Alright, so let's check if we are live, students. Okay, perfect. Hi, hello, good afternoon, my dear students. How are you all? So I hope that everybody is in the best of their health. And I, your Ritika, your chemistry educator, welcomes you at the very important and informative session at Unacademy. So students, as you know that it's high time, your examinations are knocking your door. So it's very important that we start our preparations very seriously, right? And for this, we will be bringing up various chapters or various units which are important for your term 2 examinations, right? Now today basically we are going to study about nitric acid. Okay, so nitric acid is present in the study of compounds unit. Okay, we are having basic 4 compounds, and today we are going to pick up this nitric acid and we are going to study about it. Okay, hello Shrestha, hi, good afternoon dear, how are you? Okay, now moving on forward. About me, I am Ritika, your chemistry educator. I have completed my engineering in electronics and communication and have been awarded grade A in Cambridge English. So students, you can join us, you can connect with us on Telegram. Okay, if you need any assistance in the homework or your class notes, you can join this Telegram channel. Also, you can join the official Telegram channel of Unacademy ICSE and ISC board. Okay, you will be staying updated by joining this Telegram channel. You will have the regular information about all the classes that go on here, all the ongoing offers, and all the plus subscription discounts. Okay, so kindly join the Telegram channel and stay updated. Okay, before beginning, let me tell you a very important thing. Students, so as you know that this is the time wherein your examination preparation needs to be very serious and very high, right? So in this month of February and also in the March, we will be having this one shot revision series in which we will be picking up the important topics and we will be covering those topics, right? So kindly make sure that you join these classes. Hi Srishti. Yeah, so kindly make sure that you join these classes and you attend the classes regularly to have the maximum advantage out of these sessions. Okay, all right, now having said enough, we will be moving forward towards our unit, that is nitric acid. So students, what is the molecular formula of nitric acid? Can I get the answer in the chat box? Okay, so if I talk about the molecular formula of nitric acid, it is HNO3. 1 hydrogen, 1 nitrogen and 3 oxygen. The molecular mass of nitric acid, it is 63. Correct. And how is the bonding? What is the kind of bond that happens over here? Srishti, it is 63 there. Okay. Okay, so talking about the bonding, how is bond formed in nitric acid? Let me explain you. So we are having 1 nitrogen, 3 oxygen, which are arranged somewhat like this. And 1 hydrogen. Okay, now let me explain you how is this thing happening. Over here, this particular oxygen, it requires how many electrons? 2 electrons, right? So 1 electron it has shared from hydrogen and 1 electron it has shared from nitrogen. Okay, after that this hydrogen it requires 1 electron which it of course has shared from oxygen. So its valency, it has got a stable configuration. Nitrogen requires 3, so it takes 1 from this oxygen and there is a double bond. So 2 it takes from here, and similarly this oxygen takes 2 electrons, right? So over here till here everything is done now. Now what about this oxygen? It requires 2 more electrons to achieve a stable configuration. So over here this arrow that you are seeing, it means that nitrogen has shared, okay, and this sharing of electron pair, it is one way, which means only oxygen is sharing the electrons from nitrogen. Okay, so this is how the bonding happens in the case of nitric acid. Okay, talking about the occurrence of nitric acid, see, it is found in the atmosphere in free state in the form of nitric acid in rainwater. Okay, so I'm very sure you all might have heard about acid rain, right? So this is one of the component, or this is one of the constituent of acid rain. Okay, now how is it found in acid rain? It is found in rainwater when lightning happens, thunder and lightning, then it is formed. Okay, how it is formed we will be seeing right now. And also it is found in the combined state. Combined means mixed state. Okay, it is formed in the found in the form of metallic nitrates, nitrate, or calcium nitrate. Now what are the important points to remember over here? You should be knowing that what is meant by nitrate. It is potassium nitrate. Okay, so kindly remember the names. Okay, how is nitric acid formed in atmosphere? This becomes one of the very important questions. Now there are certain things or certain procedure, okay, that happen for the formation of nitric acid. Acha. Now dear students, what happens? First of all, whenever lightning or thunderstorms are there, what happens? There is nitrogen which is present in atmosphere, right? And of course oxygen is present in the atmosphere. They both combine. Acha. So what is happening basically? During lightning, the nitrogen from atmosphere, it combines with oxygen which is also present in the atmosphere. Okay, they basically both combine. Acha. What is happening? Nitrogen combining with oxygen. The temperature is very high during lightning. It is approximately 3000 degrees Celsius, and it forms the nitric oxide. Okay, so now we have got nitric oxide. From this nitric oxide, we get the nitrogen dioxide by which process? By the oxidation process. Okay, so the second step is this nitric oxide, it gets oxidized to nitrogen dioxide. Correct. After this, what is happening? In the third step, this nitrogen dioxide that we have got, what does it do? It dissolves in the atmospheric moisture or rainwater or in any other form of precipitation that comes to the earth, okay, and it forms the nitric acid in the free state. So basically what is happening, this nitrogen dioxide that we have, it is combining with the water in the presence of oxygen, and it leads to the formation of nitric acid. Okay, so this is how the nitric acid, it is formed in the atmosphere. It is a 3-step process, students. Please remember the process that happens. It could be your long answer question, right? Let me tell you again. First of all, there is lightning and thunder which combines the nitrogen and oxygen present in the atmosphere to form the nitric oxide. In the second step, this nitric oxide, it undergoes oxidation and it forms nitrogen dioxide. And in the third step, this nitrogen dioxide, it dissolves in rainwater and it forms nitric acid. Correct? So this is how nitric acid, it is formed in the atmosphere. Correct? Hope that is very much clear. Okay. After that, the important thing is the fixation of atmospheric nitrogen. So there is this term, just a minute. Okay. There is this term, fixation of atmospheric nitrogen. Okay, so this could be your definition, or it could be your MCQ type of question, that what do we mean by fixation of atmospheric nitrogen. So basically what is this? This is a process in which the free atmospheric nitrogen from the atmosphere, it is converted into some useful compounds. So basically what is happening is, free atmospheric nitrogen, it gets converted into useful compounds of nitrogen. Okay, and this process, it is referred to as fixation of atmospheric nitrogen. Hope that is clear. Okay, so till now we discussed about the introduction, then we went on to the formation of nitric acid, and then what is meant by fixation of atmospheric nitrogen. Okay, after that, laboratory preparation of nitric acid. So how is nitric acid prepared in the laboratory? Now for this, for the preparation of nitric acid, we basically need sulfuric acid, and we need either nitrate, that is potassium nitrate, or sodium nitrate. Okay. So what are the reactants that we need? We need, first of all, concentrated sulfuric acid. That is the first thing. Okay, second thing, we can either require nitrate, that is potassium nitrate, or we can even have sodium nitrate, that is NaNO3. Okay, anything from these two. Okay, now what is the reaction taking place, or what are the things that we are doing first of all? So what we take equal parts of concentrated sulfuric acid and the potassium nitrate or sodium nitrate, whatever we have taken. Then this mixture we are heating. The temperature that we are providing, it is approximately 200 degrees Celsius. Okay, now what happens? Okay, so this is your basic setup. Okay, here we have taken potassium nitrate or sodium nitrate, whatever we are going for, plus concentrated sulfuric acid. Okay, this is a glass retort and the solution is taken, and then it is generally heated. Okay, gently heated. Now what is happening over here? Hello Navdeep. Okay, so when this potassium nitrate, it is reacting with concentrated sulfuric acid, what is happening? Students, please remember that over here temperature is below 200 degrees Celsius. Now why this temperature is below 200 degrees Celsius, we will be seeing just now. Okay, so what it will form? It will be forming potassium bisulfate, that is KHSO4 plus nitric acid. Okay, ma'am, is this something reduced from this chapter? So I guess from the nitric acid you're having everything, Navdeep, as far as I know. If there is any information regarding the reduction, please let me know. But as far as I know, introduction, the preparation, and especially the equations are very important, right? So you will be having certain questions of give reason or the manufacture of nitric acid using Oswald's process. Okay, so these are the important things that we are going to cover in our today's class. Okay, so here we have got the nitric acid. Now, as I always say, whenever you go for the reaction, kindly write the name of the products and reactants. Okay, and of course the condition. See, if I have written H2SO4, I don't know which type of acid I have taken. Okay, Ma'am, please tell what we have to write after heating the mixture at 200 degrees. Okay, you want me to tell the process? Okay, for the notes, all right, I'll be telling you just a minute. Okay, so we will be okay. So for the notes, you can write that we take equal parts of sulfuric acid, which is in concentrated form, and potassium nitrate or sodium nitrate. Then we heat this mixture up to 200 degree Celsius. Okay. Now after heating this mixture, what happens? This sulfuric acid, which is a non-volatile acid, it will be producing nitric acid, okay, on reaction with the nitrate or sodium nitrate. So basically, Srishti, you can write that on heating the mixture approximately at 200 degrees Celsius, we will be getting the nitric acid. Now, for class 10, this is our time, 1 to 2 p.m. We are live every day, okay? And also you can join the Telegram channel to receive the daily updates of the live classes and the special classes. Okay, now this is what we have got. If in the place of potassium we have taken sodium nitrate, then what we will get? We will get over here, we will be getting sodium bisulfate. Okay, so this is the thing, or this is the reaction that takes place. Now from here you might be asked, okay, alkene and alkyne कैसे याद किया जाए? Okay, we are having the organic chemistry classes also, Shrestha, and today also we will be having the organic classes on special class. So kindly make sure that you join the classes and you take your knowledge. Okay, all right. Now over here from this particular part you will be asked various give reason type of questions. Okay. The very first question or the general question that is asked normally, that pure acid that we get, it is colorless. Okay, but when you see in the bottle, normally you will be seeing a pale yellowish color. Okay, why is that color? So that color, it is due to the presence of nitrogen dioxide in the acid. Okay, so when this nitrogen dioxide gas, it mixes in the acid, okay, it gives a pale yellow color. Okay, and why is this gas present over there? It is present due to thermal decomposition of nitric acid. So basically what is happening, this nitric acid, it decomposes itself. Okay, so what is forming here? Water plus nitrogen dioxide plus oxygen. Okay, so because of this particular thing, we will be seeing a pale yellow color. Okay, I hope that is clear. Now, what are the precautions that we should be taking during this reaction? Again, you will be, or you might be asked the give reason type of question, that why should be using all the glass apparatus. So the very first thing that we need to remember is all glass apparatus should be used. Now, can I get the reason why we should be using all glass apparatus? Anyone? So the basic reason behind using the glass apparatus, it is nitric acid. It actually attacks the rubber and cork, okay, and therefore we should be using the glass apparatus. Okay. Next question, you can be asked that why do not we use hydrogen chloride, that is hydrochloric acid, in place of sulfuric acid? So this is because the hydrochloric acid, it is volatile, so it vaporizes easily. Okay, and the nitric acid that will be produced, it will be having the vapors of hydrochloric acid also. Okay, so that is the problem, and therefore we are using the sulfuric acid. Okay, and next thing that we should remember, it is temperature. It should be maintained approximately at 200 degree Celsius. Okay, so that no fuel is wasted, so that the glass apparatus, it doesn't get damaged. Okay. Okay. Ma'am, please make the class time 3 p.m. Okay, so Navdeep, we are having special classes of grade 10 on Unacademy Learner app, and the timing for those classes, it is 4 p.m. So you can easily attend this. And students, a very important information, today at 4 p.m. we are having special class that will cover the Viva and your practical examination part. Okay, so kindly make sure that you attend the class at 4 p.m. today, because we are going to have a very important session on how to attempt your practical examinations, what about Viva, what to learn, what to keep a careful eye on, etc, etc. Okay, so kindly make sure, if you do not have the app, kindly download the Unacademy Learner app. Okay. Now talking about Unacademy free special classes. So yes, today it's Viva Hustle. So in the special classes we are having live and real-time interaction using it is for Viva, like you have practical examination and Viva, right? So you will be told you will be given like information about how to prepare for your Viva, what to learn or what to keep in mind before going in your practical examination. So basically it will be covering everything related to your practicals. Okay, so in the special classes we have the interaction using chat, emojis. You can also ask the question using question tab. So over here you can either type your question or you can attach the image of your question. We also have live poll options. So poll is just a kind of question answer session. Okay, you will be getting options and you got to select the correct answer. And then we have poll leaderboard, that is you can compete with your friends, you can see where do you stand and what all you need to improve. So as I told you, today we are going to have Viva Hustle at 4 p.m. and tomorrow we are going to have a one-shot revision on nitric acid. Okay, these are the things that we are going to do. Okay. Yeah, so please make sure that you attend this class today. It's very, very important. Now talking about the Unacademy subscription features. So you can learn from the comfort of your home. You will be having unlimited access to all the courses and you will be taught by top educators of India at one platform. After this, you will be regularly having your doubt clearing sessions and answer writing sessions in which you will be told how to attempt the questions properly. Your syllabus will be covered and you will receive all the study material in PDF format. Okay. Apart from this, you will be having daily practice section, weekly mock test series, live quizzes, daily MCQ, subjective test series, etc. Organic chemistry, one shot. Okay, so Navdeep, this whole month of February and of course of March, we are going to meet at 4 p.m. Okay, and we are going to pick various topics. Okay, so today we are going to have Viva Hustle, and I guess day after tomorrow we are going to have the organic chemistry. Let me just check it and inform you. Yes, so tomorrow and day after tomorrow, yeah, we are going to have the sessions on organic chemistry and study of compounds. Okay, so you make sure to attend the classes. Okay, and if there is any confusion or any topic that you want me to take again or revise, you can let me know. Okay, talking about the Unacademy, yeah, I will be live at 4 p.m. Talking about Unacademy Plus subscription plans. So these plans are available for various prices. You can go for any plan that you are comfortable with, 3 months, 6 months, 12 months, 48 months. Okay, and then you can use my code RITIKACLIVE to avail 10% discount. Okay, now talking about the manufacturing of nitric acid. Okay, now manufacturing of nitric acid, it is the very important process which is known as ESOL process. Now this particular process It takes place in 3 basic steps. Okay, now we will be learning about all 3 steps one by one, and we will be seeing what are the important questions that could be asked over here. Ma'am, only 2 months are okay. Nitric acid is easy ammonia. Okay, all right. Now we will try to change it. Okay, and we will go for ammonia. Okay, but today we are going to have Viva hustle. Okay. Now, talking about catalytic oxidation of ammonia. So this is the first step, right? As I told you, there are basic 3 steps, okay, which goes into the preparation or the manufacturing of nitric acid through Oswald's process. Okay. Now, what happens in catalytic oxidation of ammonia? What are we taking? We are taking a mixture of dry air. Now, dry air means what? Dry air means it is free from all the dust particles, every other thing. Okay, it's pure air. Okay, and what are we taking? We are taking over here dry ammonia. So again, dry ammonia means free from all the dust particles. So this dry air and dry ammonia, it is taken in the ratio 10:1, which means if I am taking 1 liter of ammonia, then I should take 10 liter of dry air. Okay, now what am I doing? This particular thing, it is compressed and it is taken into, or it is passed into, a catalytic chamber. Now over here, please remember that the catalyst that we are using, it is platinum. Okay, what is happening over here? Just a minute. Okay, so basically what is happening over here, the ammonia that we have taken, it reacts with the dry air, oxygen. The catalyst is platinum. Temperature, it is maintained as 800 degrees Celsius. So what do we get? We get nitric oxide and water and lots of heat. So when any reaction is giving out lots of amount of heat, what type of reactions are these known as? Can I get the answer in chat box? Ma'am, only 2 months are left for exam. What is benefit for taking minimum 3-month subscription? Okay, Shristi, see, it's not only 10th grade that you are studying, right? You are going to study for 11th and 12th also. And you know that if you are taking the subscription of grade 10, you get subscription of grade 11 and 12 absolutely free. So that's your answer. Why should you be taking the subscription? All right. Okay. So the I'm sorry, reactions which give out a lot of heat, they are known as exothermic reactions. Correct, Navdeep. Thank you. Okay. All right. Okay. So you are having CBSE board. So you can go for CBSE, right? That's no issue. Okay, you can go for CBSE also. Okay, now this is the first step basically we have taken. Let me revise it for you. Ammonia and dry air are taken in the ratio. For ammonia it is 1 liter and for oxygen it is 10 liter. That is 1:10. Okay, after that the catalyst that we are using over here, it is platinum. We get nitric oxide. Okay, kindly do not forget to mention the name over here. Not having much space, but still. Okay, now second step is oxidation of nitric oxide in oxidation chamber. So basically here, this nitric oxide that we have got, it combines with oxygen to give nitrogen dioxide. Right, so what is happening? This nitric oxide we have got, it combines with oxygen and it gives nitrogen dioxide in the gaseous form. The temperature over here, it is maintained at 50 degrees Celsius. Right, now this thing has happened. After that, the third step is this nitrogen dioxide that we have got, it is absorbed in water. Okay, so if some air is also left, so this nitrogen dioxide with all the remaining air, it is passed through the absorption tower. So why is it passed through absorption tower? Okay, first of all, just let me write over here. Okay, so nitrogen dioxide that we have got, okay, plus whatever air that we have, it is passed in the absorption tower. Okay, so what is happening basically? Nitrogen dioxide, we are having water, oxygen, all these things combine over here to give the nitric acid. Okay, so kindly mention that we have got nitric acid over here. Now this nitric acid that I have got over here, it's not 100% pure. Okay, it is concentrated to about 50%. Okay, and when this acid it goes for further distillation process, it is approximately 66 to 68% pure. Okay, and if we need the purest pure nitric acid, that is up to 98% pure, okay, what or how do we get it? We distill it over the sulfuric acid, and this 98% pure acid, it is known as fuming nitric acid. Kindly remember what is it known as. Okay. Now talking about concentration of nitric acid. So if I talk about 98% pure nitric acid, which is also known as fuming nitric acid. How do we get it? By distilling this 68% of nitric acid over sulfuric acid. Okay, and when we heat this 98% pure acid strongly, we will be getting the 100% pure acid. Okay, that is of course used in the laboratories. Okay, now from this Oswald's process, what questions could be asked? Okay, the very first question, why do we require or why do we need so much of air or oxygen? Okay, so if I talk about oxygen, it is required at almost each step, and that is why we require high quantity of oxygen. Okay, next is what is the catalyst used? So it is the platinum. Please remember the name of the catalyst. Okay, so if we go for a flow chart, what we have done basically, we have taken dry ammonia plus dry air. Okay, the ratio it is 1:10. Please remember the volumes. Okay, then these both gases, they are passed into the catalytic chamber. So basically over here in the catalytic chamber, they are combining. So what is the reaction? Okay, so we are having ammonia, it gets combined with oxygen. With platinum present as the catalyst, temperature is maintained at 800 degrees Celsius. We get nitric oxide plus water and lots of heat. That means this reaction, it is highly exothermic. Okay, now from here it is passed into oxidation chamber. And what happens in the oxidation chamber? The nitric oxide that we have got, it is oxidized to nitrogen dioxide. So basically this nitric oxide, it gets oxidized to nitrogen dioxide. Correct? And from this particular stage, it is passed into the absorption tower. Okay, and from the absorption tower, what is happening? We get the nitric acid. This nitrogen dioxide, it combines with water and oxygen, okay, to give out the nitric acid. This nitric acid, it is approximately 50% concentrated. Okay, and then it goes for further distillation process to get the concentrated nitric acid of higher percentage, that is 68 or 98 accordingly. Hope the things are clear up till here. Okay, moving on to the next thing, But before that, let me tell you a very important thing. There's a mega offer for all the plus subscriptions. So students, if you take the plus subscription of grade 9 to 12 for 12 month or above, okay, you are going to get the 2-month extension absolutely free. Okay, also you are going to get flat 10% off when you are purchasing the plus subscription for any duration. Now this offer, it is valid for first 500 subscribers, so kindly make sure that you fall into the first 500 subscribers and you avail this discount offer. For any further information or any confusion that you have, kindly let us know. Kindly join the Telegram channel. You have all the detailed information out there. Okay, now talking about the physical properties of the nitric acid. Okay, the very first is color. So nitric acid, generally it is colorless. Okay, but sometimes it has got pale yellow color, and now you know why. Because of the dissolved nitrogen dioxide. After that, smell. So the smell of the nitric acid, it is kind of suffocating or not very comfortable smell. Since it is acid, so it will be having a sour taste. And the nature of nitric acid, it is hygroscopic. Okay, and this is the reason that the bottle having nitric acid, it should always be covered. Okay, so density, it is 1.54 gram per centimeter cube. Okay, you do not need to remember the actual values. Normally they are not asked in your examinations. Hello Harsh, how are you? Talking about the boiling and melting point. So boiling point, it is 86 degrees Celsius. Solubility, so it is very well soluble in water. So this is something that you need to remember. So it is soluble in water. And the physiological action, so it is not poisonous, okay, but it can have a kind of corrosive effect on the skin. Okay, so we can say that it is non-poisonous, but it has got a corrosive action on skin. Okay, moving on to the chemical properties. So if I go for stability, so it is not very stable. Okay, pure nitric acid, it is not very stable. It decomposes itself. Okay, so if I go for the nitric acid, it decomposes in the presence of sunlight or maybe heat. Just a minute. Okay, yeah, so it decomposes to form the nitrogen dioxide, water and oxygen. Okay, so this is the reason why the bottle containing nitric oxide, nitric acid, it turns yellow because of the decomposition and the formation of the nitrogen dioxide. Hope it is very much clear. Next is the acidic properties. So nitric acid, it is a strong acid. Okay, can you tell about valency, because my chemistry paper is on tomorrow? Okay, so what do you want to know about valency? Okay, let me help you with this. See, valency, basically it is the combining power of an element. Okay, alright, so if I take the case of sodium, okay, so let's say sodium, the atomic number is 11. That means the configuration, it is 2, 8, 1. Okay, now over here 1. See, the outermost shell of the sodium, it has got 1 electron, right? Now this 1 electron, there can be two cases for sodium. It can either take 7 electrons or it will be just giving out the 1 electron. Now when the electron are given, the atoms they have a positive charge. Okay, and since 1 is given, so it will be +1. So that is the valency of sodium. So basically this is valency, and this is the concept which is used in formation of compounds also. Okay. All right. Yeah, so we were talking about the acid. So nitric acid, it is a strong acid. Okay, so since it is acid, what will be the effect? It will be turning blue litmus to red. Okay, so this will be the action on litmus. Then if I talk about methyl orange, it will be turning pink. You're welcome, Harsh. If there is anything else, please let me know. Okay, and then if I talk about phenolphthalein, it will remain colorless. So these are your MCQ type of questions. Okay, like what is the effect nitric acid has on methyl orange? You get 4 options and you need to pick out the correct one. Okay, next is the reaction with alkalis. So if I talk about any base or any alkali, when it reacts with acid, what do we get? We get salt and water. So same thing happens over here. We have taken, let's suppose that I'm taking sodium hydroxide. My acid is nitric acid. Okay, so what is basically happening? What it will be forming? When the base reacts with acid, it forms salt and water. So when we have taken the base of sodium hydroxide, okay, what it will form when reacting with the nitric acid? It will be forming salt. So that is sodium nitrate plus water. Can anybody tell me the correct? Okay. Next is reaction with, okay, so here you need to remember that what are the byproducts that we get. Okay, if I talk about, see, whenever it reacts with base, okay, it will give salt and water. Whenever this acid is reacting with carbonate or bicarbonate, it will be giving salt plus water and plus one more thing, that is carbon dioxide. Okay, so for example, if I am having calcium carbonate reacting with nitric acid, so I will be getting first of all salt plus water, and one more thing, I will be getting CO2, carbon dioxide. Okay, next is oxidizing properties. So nitric acid, it oxidizes the non-metals, the metals, the organic substances, the inorganic substances. Okay, so if I go for the nitric acid, first of all, it is self-oxidizing, right? It first of all decomposes and it gives the nascent oxygen. Okay, so we can say nitric oxide, it is a very powerful oxidizing agent. Okay, and nascent oxygen, this thing, it is formed on decomposition. Okay, all right. After that, action on non-metal. So when any non-metal, it reacts with acid, what we will get? We will be getting the product, oxidized product, water and nitrogen dioxide. Okay, so I can say we get the oxidized product plus water plus nitrogen dioxide. Okay, for example, sulfur I am taking. Okay, it is reacting with nitric acid. So first of all, I will be getting the oxidized product. So in this case, I am having sulfuric acid plus water and nitrogen dioxide. Okay, so these are the things which are formed. Okay. All right, so I hope that these things are very much clear to you. Now students, a very important information about Unacademy Prodigy. So you get a one last chance to participate in Unacademy Prodigy. So this test, it is scheduled on 27th of February now. Okay, please participate because you can get amazing prizes worth crores, right? So on 27th of February from 12 to 1 p.m. you are going to have Unacademy Prodigy. Students, please do participate because you can get amazing prizes, you can get amazing scholarships, okay, and you don't want to miss this opportunity. Next is talking about the upcoming batches. So for your preparations, we have started some of the very important crash course batches, okay. So this is one of the batch, and students, if you subscribe for grade 10, you get subscription of grade 11 and 12 absolutely free, okay. Now let's see what are the things that we have learned today. So let's recap. Okay, just a minute. So today we basically studied about the nitric acid, correct? Now in nitric acid, what are the things that we have covered? We covered the basic introduction about nitric acid, which of course we need to know. Then we learned about formation in atmosphere, okay. So we learned the three-step process, how is nitric acid formed in the atmosphere, okay. So what is the process? The nitrogen and oxygen, they ma'am, I have already registered, but I don't know where this is. So you will be getting the information on your mail, Shrishti, okay. And if still you have any problem, click I'll be telling you a helpline number. You can call and you can have all the information, okay. Yeah, so as I was telling, it combines nitrogen and oxygen to form nitric oxide. Nitric oxide oxidizes to form nitrogen dioxide, and this nitrogen dioxide, it combines with water and oxygen to give the nitric acid. Next thing we learned was the laboratory preparation. So in laboratory preparation, what are the things required? We need sulfuric acid concentrated. Then we need sodium nitrate or potassium nitrate, any among these two. Okay, when we heat the mixture, we get the nitric acid. Certain things we need to remember, that keeping the temperature, approximately at 200 degrees Celsius, using all the glass apparatus, etc., etc. Okay, so after this thing, we learned about the manufacturing of nitric acid, and the process, it was known as Oswald's process. So this again, it is a three-step process which is for the preparation of nitric acid. After that, we learned on to some of the physical and the chemical properties of the nitric acid. Alright, so this is what we have learned, we have covered for the day. We will be meeting in the next session, in which we will be covering a bit more about your important topics of your session. Students, if you have any confusion, any problem regarding your preparation journey or subscription or latest offer or Prodigy, anything, just call on this number. It's 8585858585. Okay, counselor will get in touch with you and will help you out with any confusion that you have. Also, you can use my code, that is RITIKACLIVE, to avail 10% discount. And don't forget to attend the class today at 4 p.m. We are going to have a Viva hustle. Also, please share this information with your friends so that maximum students can participate in the class. Okay, and one more favor, please subscribe to the channel and press on like button if you like the video. And keep supporting us so that we can bring with us the amazing sessions for all of you dear students. Thank you. Let us meet in the next session, students. Till then, keep learning, keep revising, take care of yourself. All the very best.